I'm Vivian Liew, born and bred in Singapore, and that's where I live right now, and for the future. I run Philanthropy Works, which is a social enterprise that I founded 7 years ago to serve the poor and the neglected by advising selected philanthropists and certain governments on smarter philanthropy focused on sustainable development. Asia 21 is a wonderful network of people who do very interesting stuff and who care about the world and use their expertise to do the best they can in their fields, but sometimes also to collaborate so that together we produce a more synergistic effort. I'm one of the Asia 21 Young Leaders, and I support the network whenever I can. My first Asia 21 summit was in KL some years ago, and I had just come in from a pro bono project in Pakistan, straight into a conference where I met, several hundreds of really interesting people, including Lobsang, who is now the Tibetan Prime Minister, and this fantastic NGO called Sisters in Islam. They were founded in Malaysia, and they do superb work, basically, upholding women's rights in their countries, including Malaysia and obviously the Middle East as well, using the teachings of the Quran so that it's consistent with, their beliefs and lifestyles, but, fully giving their fellow women the full dignity that they deserve. Lots of people doing really interesting stuff. One of the moments that has jumped out was this dinner or drinks that we had maybe after the conference proper. So this was on the sidelines of the Zhenjiang summit, and basically we had a significant group of India and fellows from the India-Pakistan program. I don't know if fellows is the correct term, but they came from the program, and I thought it was fantastic because here you have people from, perhaps we could call them sibling countries. They were certainly one country before, and the two countries now have, there's a lot of dialogue and pain given the separation and so on. And it's wonderful to see these two groups of people mingling as one. I mean, you cannot tell who's, Indian and who's Pakistani. And I thought that brought home the power of the Asia 21 network in bringing people together, in potentially finding solutions to, major and potentially intractable issues. But bringing people together effectively for such dialogue and hopefully paving the way forward so that, we have perhaps better chance at peace or, more interaction at the very least. So that spoke to, the power of the Asia 21 friendships, but also the convening power of the Asia 21 network itself. Asia 21 needs to exist because it helps leaders in Asia be more effective in their work, in their service of people, of humanity. And without such platforms to get to know one another, for ideas to, cross-pollinate and to take root, I think the world would be a poorer place.